Good morning, beautiful souls, and happy Sunday. I am Miss Psychic D. I'm here to give us all some more spirit-led insight and guidance from this moment forth. Today is August 20th. I feel like we're coming into some more pleasant times over the next coming weeks, but we'll soon find out. I know the private readings I've been doing, people are going to start receiving their little nuggets, which is a nice relief after the last month. But for today, I'm going to ask Spirit to use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer us all the collective consciousness, something that they feel we need to know to help us move forward. Please don't forget that next Saturday on the 26th of August, from 2 to 4 at Dance, Art, etc. in Nambour, I have my very first Law of Attraction in Action platform event happening, where I will go and show you some real world skills and strategies that you can use to help you start manifesting the life that you desire. I'll be showing you what I've done, what I've achieved, what I'm still trying to achieve, all that sort of stuff as well. So the main intention is to show you a real world way of manifesting the life that you desire. So yeah. Anyway, so if you come along to that, tickets may be available at the door, but if you don't like, a lot of people are reaching out saying they don't like to book online. If you don't want to do that, please reach out. There could be tickets at the door. We just need to know how many seats to put out for you so you don't come and you have to sit on the floor. Anyway, all right, let's get into this, eh? I am eager to find out what's coming in because I'm loving the energies that are going to start unfolding from now. As always, guys, this message ain't going to fit everybody, so just take what you need, leave the rest. And if it may not resonate with you, there may be someone around you that this message may be good for, so feel free to share the love. Share the love. All right, let's go. Moonologies to pick up the collective energies. Same message. All right, so we've got it's time to release negativity. So are you doing that, you guys? Are you releasing the negativity? I think this is more about communication, internal dialogue, how you communicate to yourself, how you communicate with others. That's going to be really, really key from this moment forth. We are going through an ego death. We've been saying that months, and I'm sure there's a lot of other readers and that have been saying the same thing. But I've got a feeling that this can go two ways. People are either going to get stuck in their pride and their ego, and they're going to repeat a whole new cycle of more of the same. If you are releasing your ego and you're being honest with yourself, and therefore being honest with with others, and you are communicating your needs as part of this way to release your negativity, not only will it boost your confidence, but it'll also inspire you to take some action in your life. So don't be surprised if you will be inspired to take some action from this moment forth. For some reason, Thursday seems to be very highlighted with this energy. So, yeah. Oh, what the hell was that? Some little bug. Spider jumpy thing, and that literally crawled across the communication cards. So improve your modes of communication. Maybe some of you have to release your pride and your ego and actually communicate your truth to somebody. It could be your boss, it could be your lover, it could be a friend, it could be anything. It's all still part of this releasing of the negativity. Obviously, I'm reading for a collective energy, so if you are actively doing the work and you're doing all this stuff, that sort of stuff, this may not apply to you, but there is definitely a need, or you're being encouraged to drop your pride and drop your ego. Step into your confidence, become the lion or the lioness that you are. If you do, as a result of this, there's going to be some positive action that actually comes in. So that's kind of exciting. All right. Yeah, of course, getting into the tarot, we've got the Tower. So the Tower means old things need to fall away so new things can take their place. A lot of you are laying down your worries, your burdens, you're tired, you're lethargic, you're about to give up. Spirit is saying, don't give up, just surrender. Surrender the need to control. Surrender to let pride get in your way by having it confirm for you through your internal dialogue that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve this or that Maybe you feel rejection or fear abandonment here. If you were to swallow your pride and your ego and actually reach out and communicate with someone or apply for a job or, clean up any loose ends, especially when it comes to relationships and connections. I'm really feeling that type of energy here, but we'll get a few more cards and see what comes out. But Spirit is saying you got to drop your walls. It's part of the negative energy here. And it's not negative, it's just the shadow part of self, the black and white. It's a time of self-honesty. It's time to drop down the walls, drop down the guard. It's part of this tower energy here. This has to happen. This has to happen if you've got a fierce desire to move forward, get out of emotional instability, financial instability, mental instability, anything on a holistic level. You're going to have to drop the guard, drop your worries, drop the pride, drop your ego, be honest, be authentic, communicate your needs. If you can't do that, simply write it out, grab a journal. Go and see therapists, go see counselors. Me, myself, I've got a psychologist appointment booked in a couple of weeks. There's no shame in getting help and having a bit of talk therapy. I'm actually thinking about starting a podcast just as part of my own talk therapy, because I know what it's like to feel like you've got no one to talk to, but you can't hold it in within you anymore. So do what you feel you need to do to communicate more authentically at the moment, so you don't continue to let your pride and your ego stop you from getting what you need. It's part of this tower moment. It feels negative and it feels awful, and sometimes it can feel embarrassing. You feel vulnerable. There's so many different feelings attached to this, but I feel like we're at the tail end of cleaning all that up, and it's going to be transmuted into something else here. Definitely. Oh, nice. I literally just said to them, okay, we know this shit. Can we have something juicy, please? Can we have something juicy? We've got the Lovers card. So love is still on the cards. If you go back and watch all my other videos, and I think a few star signs had this come up as well, if you are looking for love, and it can be romantic love. I'm feeling a little bit romantic with this card here. There's a good chance that you may take your relationship sector into a higher level of commitment here. So if you are single, you may meet somebody. If you are with somebody, you could get engaged. If you're engaged, you might actually be getting married. If that's you, congratulations. But this can also just mean a love of life, a love of your career, a love of something else. You do have to be mindful of the Lovers card, especially because we've got the Four of Swords, the Tower, the negativity and the communication, the pride and ego and all that sort of stuff. If it's come to your relationship sector, just be mindful that there's no third-party interference happening here, that there's no external influences. This energy may be literal cheating, people cheating on each other or thinking they can put their thumb in lots of pies. Can be that. It can be just the fact that you've got external friends or family or something that interfere in your connection all the time. It also can mean that somebody sort of is more married to their work than they are to their family or their home life. It's going to be different. So that's up to you to sort out. But if it's something that you do want to sort, communication is going to be the bloody key here. It definitely is. But, if you're a stand-up citizen and you're putting your best foot forward and you're doing the energy work and you know what you want and you know the reasons why you want it, you got love coming in. We've also got the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of you are changing your career as well. So a lot of you are stepping out of this apprentice type energy into a more leadership type role. There is money attached to this. If not, some of you will be starting something new here, becoming an apprentice type energy. So sometimes you've got to start somewhere. I think with the pride and the ego here is just, that's the thing. No one's starting nothing. No one's starting anything. They're not communicating to the universe what they want. They're not communicating to their partners or their family what they want. They're not communicating with job agencies and that for the job they want. I'm not going to go on about that, but you got to let down your worries, your insecurities, step into your confidence here. A lot of you are going to be inspired to take action, but we would love for you to take actions towards those things that you do want, not necessarily those things that you fear or worry about. Don't settle for less than you deserve here either. We've got positive co-creative relationships coming in here. Your ship's about to come to port. So this can be business partners, this can be intimate relationships, this can be family reunions, something that's got a more emotional base to it. There's a level of inspiration and security and stability that's coming in on that angle. just be mindful that if you are someone that's going to come into this love and this money and this job and this career, whatever it is that you're calling out for and calling in, just be mindful that there won't be people from the past that try to come and take that away from you. You may be experiencing that right now. You may find that your life is getting a little bit better because you're manifesting it for yourself. You're the deliberate creator here, but there could be the energies coming in for you that may want to take away from you. So it's kind of like the more you top up your cup, the more the energy vampires, so to speak, want to come in and they want to take from you. So just be mindful of that. Life is an energy exchange, of course, but you make sure that you fill up your own cup and you maintain it, and be very select in who you give what to. So if you're a very intuitive person, you'll know someone's intentions. You'll know their intentions. So listen to your intuition. You'll know. But in saying that, if you're in a position where you can, your cup is overflowing and you can give from the overflow of that, then by all means do it. Pay it forward in some way. That'd be a really good idea as well. Oh, they just told me investments. So some of you may be investing in something. So if you've been saving your pennies, gathering your resources, getting all your ducks up in a row, mingling with the right type of people, communicating your desires, communicating with others, having business meetings, having dates and intimate meetings here or whatever it is, it's going to go forward for you. It's going to move forward. I'll just get a couple more of those. Absolutely. Here's your stability and your security. So there is high levels of education here, but this is high levels of commitment. To me, this is signing of contracts. This can be soul contracts. So if you're seeking love, you may meet your soulmate and come into union via a soul contract. This can be contract for work. If you are more focused on your work and your career, if you are stepping into the apprentice type energy, you may have a level of study that's attached to this new job or this new opportunity that has abundance attached to it. If you are a leader here in your work, you may receive some lucrative contracts or be in a position to actually invest in something. It's kind of exciting. It's not quite here yet. September's going to be juicy, man. I can't wait to do the collective reading for September. And that's all because you maintained your strength. You lay down your worries, your burdens, your guilt, your apologies. You surrendered, you dropped your wall, you opened up your heart space, you've done the energy work, you've cleared your thoughts, you've communicated your needs, done all that juicy, positive juju stuff, and you're going to be rewarded here for your strength. So there are stronger, stable, secure times coming in for you. I can guarantee you that, but it's all going to be up to where you are in your alignment with that and what you're doing. I'm going to get some sacred travelers and we've got to sending them out. And so the only way is up now, baby. The only way is up. You need to keep moving forward. So if you are someone who's in the towel moment and you keep looking at all the injustices that are happening to you now and how it's been, that's going to trip you up. It's really going to trip you up and it's unnecessary. You are being asked to drop your ego, your pride, boost your confidence, take some inspired action towards creating the life you desire through positive communication, knowing that you are strong enough and you do have the strength within you. A lot of us have had to take a bit of time out and to readjust. I know that I have. Personally, we've Spirit have been saying for the last 2 weeks, soothe your emotions, soothe your thoughts. You know, get in your positive affirmations, self-scripts. Don't hang around people, places, things that are energetically vampirish and take away from you, because there's high levels of commitment coming in here. Awesome. Keep moving forward. Look, you're about to reach your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Shine your light, not your darkness. You know? Yeah, got clear the air as well. So there's that communication. Maybe some of you do need to clear the air with people who mean a lot to you, and maybe a bit of pride and ego's got in the way. Maybe you've just had to go out on your own and not worry about what other people are doing for a while, and it's made other people feel abandoned or rejected, or vice versa. It could be that too. There's a lot going on in that dynamic, too much to focus on now, but either which way, it's like what I shared last week about the pancake experience. You know, you've cooked on one side, your potential is bubbling on top and you're about to flip it over. But are you going to be confident enough and be inspired to take the action to flip your pancake? Time to flip the pancake, kids. Yeah. So, yeah, look at that. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So miracles are on the cards. This is alignment, baby. You need to be in alignment with it. It's like a miracle is going to land in your lap, something that you've been asking for. But you need to go slow and take your time. A lot of people are trying to speed up their processes, trying to learn everything at once, trying to sort all this crap out at once. You can't. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. And we've got solitude in the travelers as well. So a lot of you still need to take this time out for self-reflection and solitude. Slow down that energy, slow down that momentum just a little bit before you do take some inspired action that's going to lead to very positive, co-creative, love-based, work-based, financially based type connections here. Let's just say overall, because I'm reading for a collective, it's the stability and security. I'm coming in from this high levels of commitment. Nice. Nice. All right, let's get some fairies. Well, I really wanted to jump out. All right, so we've got daughter card come out. So if you have been worried about your daughters, if you do have a daughter that's in spirit, this card usually represents maybe you're worried about your daughter. The message I want to give, if you are worried about your daughter, or you've got a daughter that has made their transition into spirit, they're sending their love, they're coming through for you, knowing that everything's going to be all right. There's something coming in for them. Spirit wants you to know that there's something coming in. This is for people who are worried about their daughter. I feel like that really, really strongly. But if you are worried about your daughter, in spirit realm or here in the 3D, please know that there is a transitional process that's going to come in for them. Because I feel like they're swinging on a vine right now, and maybe that's probably why you're worried, because they move it a bit forward and they go back, and it's like they're swinging on a vine here. They're going to make the jump, make the leap, and it's going to be the best thing for them. So worry is kind of a wasted emotion. Just keep supporting them if you do have this worry or this concern. We did get vegetarian jump out as well, so maintain your diets, everybody. We are going through a level of ascension and personal growth as well, enlightenment, and it's important that we take care of our physical health. So maybe you're just naturally more inclined to eliminate sort of dairy, meat, all that type of stuff. It may just not be agreeing with you anymore, and get some veggies into you. Get some veggies into you. We've got to get some exercise as well. So a lot of you may just be having a lot of issues with your physical health, and you know you have to change it. But I personally believe that changing your old habits when it comes to your physical health is a lot different and harder than even the mental and emotional stuff. So make sure that you're eating and you're honoring your body and your vessel. It's got to take care of you as long as you're here in the 3D. So yeah, but if you have been looking after your body and you are becoming a lot more stronger and stable and secure within yourself, you're going to get the rewards here, because we've got the strength here as well. So yes, definitely one more of these, and then we'll get into some love cards. I think it's just a very straightforward message today, if I'm honest. Yeah, look at that. Your desires within reach. So if you're looking for love, you're going to get love. If you're looking for financial stability or new career prospects, it's definitely coming in. What I love about it is that earlier I did say that there's abundance attached to this increase in your job or your work or your high levels of commitment. 1818 on the camera as well. We've got debts paid off. So not only are we paying off all our karmic debt at the moment through these soul shedding that's going on in the tower moment, we're paying off our karmic debt, and we're about to get our karmic rewards, and I've been bantering on about that for the last couple of months. So this can also be financial debt as well. So there is definitely, I need to reassure some of you that there is some financial abundance that's going to come in, some support or some lucky break, or just something that's going to come in and help you pay off any sort of financial debt that you have. Obviously, you've got to speak it into being through the communication here. So start developing a better story and a better relationship when it comes to money and abundance, because, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're earning this money feverishly or whether someone gifts you something or whether you win money. It doesn't really matter. How this is going to come in is how you think and feel about money and abundance, and all that sort of stuff. So some of you could be a bit of travel as well. So you may get a job where you travel for work. You may actually have enough money coming in to pay off a bit of debt and go on a bit of travel. Maybe there is an upcoming holiday where an opportunity actually lays. But I think this is just, to me, I just feel like for a collective, this is the soul travel. You are traveling towards your destination. You are going to be guided to take some inspired action really, really soon. And when you do, and you start co-creating and collaborating with the energies that I see coming in for you, there's going to be no looking back at all. And you're going to look at these tower moments, and you're going to look at these negative moments, and you're going to look at these times where there was indecision, not feeling complete, feeling abandoned, feeling lonely, feeling poor, feeling broke, anything that's got to do with lack and scarcity, because you've communicated with yourself more positively, communicated with the universe first and foremost, so they can help bring this in for you, and actually dropped your pride and your ego and allowed positive communication to happen on this realm with others. It's all going to pay off for you. It's all going to pay off for you. So the next week will be a very touch and go for a lot of people. Depends on what you're doing. But either which way, there is going to be a shift and there's going to be a change, and it's going to feel like a miracle has come in your life. And Thursday, for some reason, Thursday seems very, very significant. So we'll keep remember that. That's the hard part with this psychic work, guys. It's not until usually it happens or it transpires that people come back and say, oh wow, Dan said that. Well, I didn't say it, Spirit said it, but yeah, that was said like a week or two ago. So so we always sort of sometimes have to come back just to validate that what Spirit is saying is correct. All right, let's get some love cards, some love oracles. So this can mean anything, guys. It's not always relationships with these cards, but we'll see what Spirit. Holy crapadoodly. I did say earlier on, let me part these cards. So we got the Lovers card for those people who are actively out there trying to manifest a relationship for themselves, and I'm going to stick to it. I think this is relationship based. We actually got soulmates that came out. I won't hold the cards up too long actually, because readers have been flagged for nudity in cards. But we did get the soulmate card. We got number 33 on there. So some of you are coming into your love relationship. This is a soulmate. If this isn't someone from the past who has dropped their ego and their pride and has come in and communicated with you, it can happen. If not, you may have a new lover coming in that's very, very compatible with you. They connect with you. It feels like you can be in a room with them for 2 hours and feel like you've known them for 20 years. That's what a soulmate relationship feels like and is. You're going to line up with it, because we also got the divine feminine. So those who have been actively working on the feminine side of themselves, this is just that mothering, caring, nurturing. You've been doing it to yourself first and foremost, and now you're going to meet your match, so to speak, and it doesn't matter what gender at all. We also got sexuality. So a lot of you are going to get really busy. I keep hearing September with this, probably maybe September 12th onwards. So yeah, look at that. We got the Lovers card. We've got union. We've got soulmates. We've got compatibility. If you've been waiting for someone, waiting on someone, I do feel like this could go two ways as well. It could be people from the past coming back, and there could be some type of reunion. It's going to be very passionate, whatever it is. Giddy up to that. But this is a relationship that is on a soul level, and there's a lot of love and a lot of care and a lot of mindfulness in it. It's a really strong contract. So if you are releasing contracts at the moment, these soul contracts with people, places, things from the past that no longer add value or are conducive for you, and you've been looking after yourself and you're making positive decisions for you, your relationship sector is definitely heading in a brand new direction. So come back and let me know if you get lucky. Come back and let me know. They just wanted me to pull out this one once again, as that's miracles. So miracles do happen, you guys. So it depends on whether you're focused on the absence of it or you're about to welcome it in. Yeah. So let's tap into these deities. A lot of people don't believe in this, but I love them. These are higher ascended masters who you can call upon if you do this type of work from this moment forth. Who's around us right now? Let's get 3. Spirit just said, take a breath. I said, are you talking to me? Oh, shivers. I said, you talking to me? And they're saying, you, take a breath, relax a little bit. Okay, so we got Joan of Arc and we got Voice of Truth. So what did I say all throughout this insight? It's about the communication. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. A lot of people aren't speaking up right now because they've got a fear they're going to be rejected, fear they're going to be abandoned, fear that they're not going to actually be able to receive what they're wanting. And you can hear the dog snoring in the background. So don't sleep on the ideas at the moment. Don't sleep on this communication. You need to reach out. You need to reach out. Definitely. We also got Lady Nada. We got Heart Awakening. So of course it is. The more that you activate your heart space, soothe your emotional self, tap into the positive mindset of I can be, do, have whatever I set my mind to, and I am desirable. I am lucky. I am deserving of love and riches, whatever you're asking for. We've got to line all those up right now. It says awaken to the acceptance of divine love and give and receive in balance. So make sure that whatever you're dabbling with at the moment, there is equal energy exchange attached to it. So it's not I did this for you and you do this for me now. It's not that type of energy. You know, don't be the one that's always texting someone all the time and you're getting nothing in return. You know, respect yourself and honor yourself and just go, okay, not aligned. If you're putting in lots of hours at work and you're not financially being rewarded or compensated for that, you need to take a look at that and go, you know what, maybe I'm best just to cut back and not be so nice in my workplace to help the company out when I'm not being rewarded. Whatever it is, that's the energy at the moment in this tower that we are still all in our own way trying to find balance in. We got Lord Ganesh, so here comes the abundance. I told you, there's abundance. Everyone puts their own value on abundance. So maybe that's something that you need to define for yourself right now, but we've got infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So go out there and maybe start learning how to live a more spirit-led lifestyle. Learn about the law of attraction first and foremost. Get amongst communities that are doing and attracting. That's why I was being guided to do these events. Am I shitting myself? Absolutely, because I hate standing in front of a group of people. but at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about helping you guys understand that you deserve whatever you want. And look at this, we got Radha, soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So some of you will be coming into harmony and having a healing part of your relationship sectors. And look, my left palm always itches like this when there's money attached to it. Maybe you're healing your relationship with money. You're healing your relationship with something, whether it's someone, whether it's the way you feel about something. Who knows? But could this be any more clearer? You know, I love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that made sense. Please let me know by dropping a comment. Please leave a like and share. And thank you to everyone who does kindly leave a donation after each of these videos. I really, really do appreciate it. I have some juicy stuff coming up, you guys. Stay tuned. Across all my platforms, all the links are down below, especially if you want to book a reading with me. Now's probably the perfect time. And if I do see you next Saturday at Dance Art Etc. for our Law of Attraction event, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to see you, meet you there. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to go. Love you so much. Have a great week, and I'll see you back here for star signs, if not sooner. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.